Okay, now
No
we have
shit.
audio. Now we have audio.
That's welcome to Vampires in Vitae.
As I was just sitting here bragging about how nice our video looks.
Well, the video, you didn't say anything about the sound.
It's true. I didn't say anything about
Well,
the audio.
throw it over to Tyler.
Again.
I'm sorry, baby.
All right, so last episode.
That's grand. That's grand.
No worries, I didn't just have a moment of poetic genius.
Yeah, right.
It was
About
fucking
I know,
awesome.
about
You know
threads
what?
of destiny. And
The world didn't deserve it, man.
You guys
Yeah,
really
it's
missed
just-
out on that.
that
one.
was
That was
my magnum opus of intros, truly.
poetry.
Never heard anything as good.
Poetry.
I've never had the wind taken out of my sails quite this way.
Yes, you
So
have.
fast.
With me many
so
times.
fast, though.
Tyler is weeping.
Tyler is weeping. Last episode, we had a lot of Alister shaking hands and making deals and trying to smooth things over. We managed to form a bit of a truce with the Assamite in exchange for the head of the Mother of Flowers. What he was unaware of is that the Mother of Flowers was still alive, as well as half the party, I think, also did not know that at the time. So Alister took it upon himself to decapitate the corpse.
Yeah, that went over well.
Look, you got to be a shrewd businessman. I'm a Ventru, all right? The deal was struck. We got to let you go, bud. I don't know what you want from me, all right? No severance. Get out, you know? So
You're fired.
I literally gave him the axe. So I cut off the head, wrapped it in a towel, gave it to the Assamite. Bada bing, bada boom. That deal. And a little bit of a blood bond to be like, don't fuck with me, you know?
Yeah.
And then there was the Dr. Travel, who walked in and discovered that everybody was of an occult nature, and Alister decided to allow him use of the library so long as he just quietly does his work. You know, access to untold knowledge, just stay over there. Maybe dust, I don't know. Clean up, I don't know. Do something.
That's good.
And then found out that we didn't have enough coal to get to our destination on time. So Alister had to have another conversation.
Making
with-
deals.
So chatty that
I
guy.
know. I built him for it, but still.
He wanted to be a politician. This is
You know,
what
and
politicians do.
And you know what? It worked because we managed to give a half-truth to, what was his name? Spike?
Strike.
Strike. It was close to Spike. Strike. We talked to him and told him that either we can stop the train and unload all of his men to go make some trips to get some coal or some wood to turn into coal, or we use the lumber that's already on and then we'll double his lumber when he gets to where everybody is. He agreed, so the train is on schedule.
Yep.
I think everything's nice and tidy. I think everyone's okay, right?
For now.
Doing
Yeah.
decent. Yeah,
Right now,
yeah.
yeah.
At this moment.
We're all asleep, so yeah.
I think the rest of the episode was us just kind of like talking amongst each other and trying to figure out if everything was okay and working together on making all those deals. So that's what's going on. That's what's happening. I can't wait to get off this train, man.
It's been a little bit of a trip, right? All right. We're going to stop right over with Mr. Barnaby. If you find yourself walking in a wonderful, like, moonlit night, there seems to be a road, dirt, not paved or no paving stones, but like it feels like you're in the desert. It feels nice. You see one building in the distance. You know how you have, like, when you're dreaming, you just kind of accept absurdity. You feel like a pole that's bringing you in there, slight music, old-timey pianos being played, that stringy kind of music. It almost sounds like a fucked up harp. Yeah, you can do whatever you'd like.
In my dream? Yeah. And I know I'm dreaming?
You're
I have an idea.
you're at that point of a dream where you accept whatever the absurdity is.
Okay.
Go to the wiggle bit.
Don't get ahead of me.
Go towards music.
All right, it's called the Wiggle Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Is it really?
Yes, it was. It would have just given me a second. I would have gotten there.
I didn't know.
I know. It's like we're related or something. No.
Off to the wiggle pit I go.
Yep. classic doors. You know, it's your imagination. So that as you swing through, no bartender, but you do see a very large snake that's wearing a cowboy hat that's like slithered on one of the stools.
It's like the Fremont pigeons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He has like a mug of beer in front of him, and he like leans down, stands back up.
It's terrifying. Go sit next to him.
All right. Smiles. Big toothy grin.
Snakes have, like, what kind of teeth?
Snake teeth.
Okay, well, I'm in a dream.
Oh,
so
I know, he
like
doesn't
a big
have
set of dentures.
Human teeth.
He doesn't have dentures.
Oh my
God.
Like veneers.
You know what? I think that's funner. That's like, okay, yes, it's
Big old
in your
gold
dream.
grill.
It's big old. Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, God.
He's got some dentures going on.
You seem happy.
Your mind's a nice place. Not bad in here.
Well, I'm glad you're comfortable.
So, I had a feeling that you were looking for more freedom coming out to the West.
Yes, definitely.
Why'd you take 2 jobs?
What?
You look down, you can see like 2 shackles on your wrist. That's called a boon. That's what you guys call it, right?
Wow.
Getting information from your head.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, in the starting over, I need to make some allies, and sometimes I'm going to have some things that I owe in order to get the things that I want.
He points at the other one, you just see like a big symbol of a tree on it.
I don't know what this one is.
Security. You're going to have to work for the guys in the back of the train.
Oh, yeah.
Starting to pile on that responsibility.
I found it.
Yeah. Snake with teeth. Yeah.
Jeez.
You do
Exactly what I imagined.
Yeah, right.
I
yeah.
only imagine what the AI pictures that Mel's going to create.
Oh,
seen-
God. Snake with teeth.
They're going to be cool.
Episode title: Snake with teeth.
Have you seen pigeons with arms?
Oh God.
Yes.
I've seen chickens. with them.
Those are hilarious.
It's good stuff. Anyway.
Sorry for derailing.
Anyway.
As
Okay,
usual.
it was
It's,
necessary.
Just some Steve Harvey
Yeah,
teeth.
right. With the Steve Harvey teeth,
I love
there's a more of like a familiarity. Not like when he's talking to you when he's just your tattoo. He definitely seems to be using part of your head as if he's a better way of communication that's happening up here.
Yeah, I've accrued some debt, if you will, but you know, do you see anywhere where I could have done any better, considering?
No. Alister may be a problem, though. You don't know when he's going to call in that debt.
Yeah, but I think overall, Alister's motives aren't anything that I have anything to worry about. It seems like he won't just come after me for something that is against my will, I think. And it's just what I'm getting from him.
Well, I saw him chop off someone's head.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
I mean, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I mean, this is it's going to be the end of the track, right?
It's going to be the end. What about Rusty? Talked about a farm.
Yeah, I think he has reasons to be out here that are his own, and I don't think they're anything. I think they're more. I don't think they're anything that's going to affect me as well.
What will affect you? Or us, more like it.
I need to get something established. You know, I need to be doing something. I don't want to just sit and mope around and get lost.
Well, it looks like you're going to do something. You got 2 shackles.
Yeah. I mean, are you saying you're not in for this ride or what?
He looks down, and you can already see like gestures down and where a belt would be on the waist. He has the
Fucking guy's wearing a belt.
Well, no, it's the 2 same shackles. Like, he's tied to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like you have the same burden.
Yeah, well, we're in this now for the long haul.
Well, if you ever have any input, feel free to give it to me. I'm not against it at all.
Yeah, well, you might want to wake up because something weird's happening to your. Right when he says that.
Wake up!
Yeah, you feel like a poke at the bottom of your foot.
Jeez, what is?
Yeah, right. You just see you see Dr. Travel going.
Boundaries, man. Boundaries.
There's a toenail that looks very
Oh my gosh! Would you get your hand off my feet?
they are magnificent.
It's so gnarled.
Yeah, right. As a gangrel, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like he's,
Beastly.
yeah, he's just like this.
I wore boots for a long time.
They're astounding. It's so good. You hear this rustle as you're sleeping.
My pitch black.
Yep.
Yeah.
Muffled, but not enough.
Is he just sitting there?
Oh yeah, he's just like he's no longer touching your feet, but he's very. He's looking at like a fossil, like another. Like he's trying to figure out
Yeah.
what it's used for. The application of your toes. Could you use it for grip? You know what I mean? Like he's looking at it scientifically.
Well, take it in, I guess, but don't touch.
So I have awoken now.
You have awoken.
Okay, I've rolled a 7.
Okay,
so
yes.
I'm good.
And actually, you
fuck.
roll a 10, yeah.
What am I rolling?
Blood dice.
Bum, bum, bum.
Don't
You
forget.
touched that one.
I don't want that one.
I didn't lick it yet.
It is
Maybe that's why.
soiled.
Oh, I'm afraid of this.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
What?
See?
6.
It's
Hey, we are great. Yep. You did wake very slightly annoyed, said doctor, but yeah, you're able to put down your beast for the time being.
Alister opens up, his little security deposit box that holds himself. It's kind of what I think
I
of it
like the way
as.
you look at it. Yeah, it's
It's
cool.
like a little safety box.
Sure.
Like a little,
Digging on
little,
that.
He opens it. He's in his long johns.
Are they like
you know.
metal covers or are they like fabric?
It kind of looks like a security deposit box, but like it's literally a metal.
Okay.
But it's
smaller.
U-size. Like, it's not tiny.
Yeah.
And you just, like,
It's like a coffin that goes from roof to
Okay.
to the floor. You
Down
know,
with
it's like
that.
it's an installment, and then when you close the sliding door, it just creates a perfect pitch blackness.
That's what I was talking
and
about.
It's got
Like,
a,
is the door like
Airtight.
metalled, like hinges kind of thing going
yeah,
on?
it pulls back and slides in. And it's machined so that when it goes in, it looks kind of just like a box.
Yeah, sure.
you know.
I got that. And that's something that you would, I can obviously say somebody with the means making essentially that.
are
And
you
then it's-
vertical?
No, I'm like it's like
It's
it's
like
like
you get-
6
like a
feet
coffin.
long. It's about coffin size, but like goes from floor to ceiling, and it's got some thick steel, not super thick steel, but like enough to make sure that nobody's gonna shoot through it. Basically,
right.
it can stop a lead ball kind of
Right.
thing.
Right.
Is it
Or
bigger on the inside?
45.
Yeah. No, it's cramped. It's super cramped on the inside.
No?
I'm fine.
You
this
go-
is fine.
Yeah, you go in,
Everything's
you have to
fine.
stand on the bed and then close it, and then get down. And then
Yeah, right, yeah.
My son had a bedroom like that once.
Live in a closet.
I built
Harry
it for
Potter?
him.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
No, I actually did. I put the bed. He asked for it. I put the bed in, and then I built the wall up against the bed. So
I'm glad that we prefaced
There was
he
an
asked for this first
Yeah,
because
yeah, right.
Yeah, no,
child
we,
services.
we
had
entombed
I had to
him.
enter through the closet to get into his bedroom, which was a closet.
People
Like
want
a-
their spaces
he's
the
like
way they want their
He's like
spaces.
a fucking pharaoh. It's
Yeah,
all
right.
Pretty much.
right. I love that.
Yep. Yep. You are awake.
The note. In
Oh.
the wiggle pit, there are snakes with human teeth.
Yes.
Who would have guessed?
Roger.
All things are possible.
Oh,
Okay.
Somebody had to start the chat.
Friendlier than you thought. You know what I mean? Like,
That's good.
But yeah, Alister, gets out and he's in his long johns, his thermals. Not that it matters because can't really feel heat or cold,
Right.
but he wears them.
I still want you to have the
Yeah.
hat so bad.
I don't
for
have the
some
Ebenezer
reason.
Scrooge hat. All right.
And the butt flap. 2 buttons.
Butt flap is important.
During this time period, it would be appropriate. Yeah. But yeah, you do see like the first thing you do see Dr. Travel. He's on. He's got like this little like the compasses that like you make maps with. He's
Yeah.
he still has that in his hand.
Doc Travel, have you slept at all?
This is, like a magical kingdom.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's what you would into. It's it's like all the answers I've ever wanted.
okay. Well, you need to rest because
What do your feet look like?
Oh,
I think
this guy
you're-
on his feet.
I fear that you're gonna just explode.
You look over. Benson, his assistant, is like he has passed out and curled into a corner.
Him, I'm not so worried about.
I thought it was Bunsen.
Oh, Benson Bunsen. Yep.
Yeah, Bunsen Burner.
I love Bunsen.
Bunsen.
Well, that was Professor Bunsen from the Muppets.
Yeah. Well, he's the other guy.
That was Beaker.
Beaker, yeah.
I'm trying to decide. I want to give him a boost or not. Because I could ghoul him.
The doctor?
He wouldn't be a bad candidate. I mean,
No.
like, he's misinformed. Like,
Yeah.
you've noticed that Pierre,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
But I need an assistant.
right, and Pierre's not going to be an assistant.
No. But I kind of need somebody around that I can not bully around, but you know, someone that can get the shit done that I don't want to do.
And he is smart.
And although you owe me a boon, I don't, as a personal preference, dick around other vampires.
Yeah, right?
You know, Jeeves, it was Jeeves. He was a good guy. You know, he's 138, actually. He's so old.
I just picture the butler from Archer.
Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like.
He's still looking at the papers, you know what I mean? Like, it's the in and outs are still coming in and out.
Okay, no, come here, Travel. If you're going to delve into the knowledge of the supernatural and the occult, you're going to need to do it through the eyes of someone who is more familiar intimately with the occult. I need you to drink some of my blood.
Yes.
Okay.
No problem.
Oh.
Now,
I don't
feel
know.
like-
He seemed a little too eager.
I feel like I didn't even need to preface that. I could have just said, drink my blood.
like, what, do I invite you, or this is like you see,
Watch your toes.
He's coming.
I take
Get a nibble, you get a nibble.
I take a letter opener and I cut my hand and pour, or not cut my wrist, and you get the veins, and not down, you go across the street,
Yeah.
and then I fill up like a whiskey glass.
Not that it matters for you.
No, and then I close
lick
my
it clean.
wound, and I
Come
hand
here,
him
Kirsty.
the glass.
Oh,
I'm
like,
I would recommend you.
like with ice, or
I would recommend you. It's a bit of a sipper, you know.
Barnaby sips the whiskey right from the bottle and just looks at him using the glass like, you fucker.
fair enough.
Uncouth.
He swirls it like wine. You know what I mean? Like,
Spills it.
Yeah,
No.
God, it's not coming up. It's a nice wooden floor.
Mahogany.
Yeah. So he slips it down. The slow liquid coming in, like you see his eyes like brighten up. It'd be like taking a shot of like 5 espressos at once. He really does brighten up. You can see him flash. And so this is going to happen tomorrow, or like do I am?
You're not gonna turn
Like,
it. You're not.
is
That's
it the
okay.
same
No,
or
that's
no?
not
No,
okay.
not
Again,
the
you
teeth, or-
again you need to read
I
these
feel the
books. You
teeth.
have to read. You
I
do not
feel
feel the
the-
teeth. Okay. You.
What you
The,
do?
I gave him a little boost. He's not gonna turn into a vamp.
Oh no, it's coming soon. Yeah.
Oh,
See the teeth? It's right there.
This guy?
Yeah. Is it? You clean up. You don't clean up.
No. You're right. Agreed.
Just as he's
I
on
think this is a great idea.
as he's laying on this ruined couch.
He goes over, he kicks Bunsen, and he's like, yeah, let's begin to clean. This is what we do now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now Bunson's clean.
Okay,
Poor
you,
Bunsen,
Bunsen.
yeah.
you can take shifts. One of you cleans. One of you learns. Switch.
Are you ghouling them both?
No.
Oh, okay.
He writes it down.
Well, Bunsen slept. He doesn't seem as into it.
Poor Ben.
No thanks. He
He
grows
comes
tiny
up,
little
yeah,
bat wings.
yeah, right. He goes over.
Look,
He's
there,
pretty-
Mo.
there
he's
is
actually-
a hierarchy. There is
Yep.
kindred, ghoul, human. Okay, in that order. All right.
No one loves the Bunsen. He's coming over and he's like stuffing the stuffing back into
You
the
know
couch.
I can kill both of you, right?
I think you should.
Yeah, he's accepting. He's accepting his role.
Okay. Well, that should keep him going. I just, it'd be nice to have someone around that, picks up and, I'm not very good at I also get messy, We can't have too messy vampires,
Travel just goes over and you see him like smack Bunsen in the back of the head. It's like clean better. And it's just
It's a nice study. I want to just keep it a nice study.
Barnaby finds this extremely entertaining.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just have like
Have you never ghouled someone?
No.
interesting.
That's very entertaining.
Can I?
I mean, you can't. Yes, but no. You can't just go around doing it.
You want me to just ghoul a bunch of people?
No, who would go around just ghouling a bunch of people at random?
Hey, I'm learning from you right now.
Okay, if you give... Okay, look.
Is that not just what exactly happened? I am product of this, yes?
You're not just some random... I mean, you kind of are, but like, it's different. Travel, I see...
Bunsen, come here.
I see...
I was thinking it.
Once he comes over.
I smack you again. Nobody's
No, it's Cooley Bunsen.
going anybody.
Yeah, right, that's great.
Poor Bunsen.
Yeah. I almost had that again.
Barnaby's going to spend the rest of the game trying to ghoul Bunsen. Just constantly getting smacked.
And I won't know what to do, so it's not like I can do it.
Okay, look.
Maybe I can.
But yes,
character
as far as I'm aware, anybody who is a kindred can create a ghoul by giving them some of their blood once it is processed through our bodies. Essentially, what it does is it does slow the aging process a bit if they continuously drink the blood as a favor, and increases some of their mental dexterity, their physical strengths. It just creates a stronger humanoid. Your eyes are glazing over.
Bunsen's just cleaning a window.
There are ramifications to this because you have to be able to keep an eye on
I got
the ghoul.
all that. I got it all.
You've got that?
Yep.
Okay.
Bunsen.
And in what is gonna do you know what happens if a ghoul is found there? It traces back to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. Bunsen.
I'm gonna go see Rose.
Bunsen comes over. You go out.
I
the
just
door.
get dressed and just
Yeah,
leave.
right, yeah. Yep.
I just like making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, right. Bunsen
Sorry,
goes.
Bunsen. Maybe another day.
Oh, his poor little heart.
You're gonna be
Oh,
like,
poor Bunsen.
you keep working hard.
Yeah,
and
right.
we're gonna promote you.
Yeah, right.
We just got.
Can I give him the whiskey blood?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
the whiskey blood. Yeah, sure.
Would
I know
that-
nothing about that, so I'm.
Would that make him?
He would be really confused because he doesn't really know Rose.
Yeah.
No, he would just start like finding her exceptionally hot when she walked around. Because it wouldn't be like what he just did would be like a substantial, like you would have 1 point of hunger for using the blood to make that happen.
Yeah.
And you have to do it once a month to keep the ghoul thing.
Yeah,
Working.
yeah. And the whiskey bottle, which would be like a shot diluted, you'd get more of interest. Like you'd be
pull, kinda?
Yeah, exactly. You'd find her perfume alluring, and you'd smell it even when she's not there.
This is fun.
But essentially, I've made it so that Travel could take a low caliber bullet to the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With minimal.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and it would hurt, but like he wouldn't die.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah,
kind of where I want him
he's,
to be.
He's less spongy now. He's not as squishy.
And I think he sleeps less, so good for him.
Yes. But you hear him walking down the hallway, passing
You hear the
Walt's
steady
and-
tap of a cane.
Here we go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And if you're waking
Well,
up,
that-
we also need a hunger roll.
See how that landed
fun.
like that?
That's
Okay, I'm
fun.
gonna re-roll that because
Yeah.
it's landed straight
Straight
up.
up.
Oh, cool. I've
Yeah.
never seen that on a
Okay.
10.
Neat.
That's a 2.
Ooh.
2 is fine.
I also got a 2.
Nobody's losing their shit today, kids. All right. So,
I'm also so low on willpower. I have 2.
oh god,
I need to get some back. How do I get willpower back again?
By entertaining me.
Well, no, 'cause I know there's
Use the
like,
story
I know there's,
Bunsen,
well,
come here.
Yeah,
I know
right.
there's like, well, there's temporary willpower and
Yeah.
permanent willpower, like gains and losses. I know
You
the
know,
temporary, it's like, I think if it's a full night's rest, you get a
You can
little,
get-
like 1 back or something.
If
What-
you
I-
do the
and-
book rules are if you do something extremely on your path,
Hmm.
like your nature and everything. If you do something that like really supports what your character's all about
yeah,
internally.
you follow your touchstones and
Yeah, right.
convictions.
Yeah, so
So
you
making another Jeeves, can I argue that that's worth a willpower because now I have
You
a
know
new
what?
Jeeves?
I that did. Both of you guys can get a willpower point on that part because that was a fun.
Aw,
that was a
Nice.
fun little
so
piece.
generous today.
I am, and you get a willpower point. You get a willpower
Right.
point.
Storyteller Oprah.
Yeah, right.
It's like waiting until after dinner to ask if you can go to your friend's house.
Right.
Like when he's watching the game and they're winning.
It's all
you know?
quiet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. If you would like, both of you guys are free to wake up. There is no issue. Rose, you have been forced to listen to the snoring. None in your area, but other than that, everyone's pretty peachy when they wake up. Not the normal dreams, actually. You were fairly well rested.
I'm going to, since canonically speaking, I don't know the last time that Rose fed Philippa enough
Yeah, no problem.
to
If
keep that up.
Sure,
So,
sure.
even though I woke up fine, I'm going to take a point of hunger.
You will wake up hangry. I mean, like, not only did you have not fed yet today, you're also expending a blood point right in the beginning. So.
Well, yeah. So
No
it's,
risk of frenzy. This is a self-inflicted wound. No
Yeah.
problem. Alister, you're dealing with the same issue.
I'm a
Actually,
little hungrier than normal, yeah.
Yep. Not to the point of frenzy, but we are.
Peckish. All right. So it's 2 points hunger.
Just a little peckish.
Yeah. So, I mean, the trunk, I like to think of Rose as a rather svelte yet curvaceous lady, which makes lots of sense. But
Skin in the middle, big on the ends.
yeah, hourglass. But what I'm
Jessica Rabbit.
going to do is just kind of pop the lid of my trunk a little bit. And
Oh, mama.
I know. And I'm going to
Expose the junk.
get Philippa's attention and
Like,
kind of, yeah, and like bring her into the trunk with me, and then I'll feed her in there.
yeah, when you open the trunk a little bit, you just see her just staring daggers at this damn nun that's just been snoring. In fact, all three of them are just like, kill her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
very unhappy. And a stark difference between all these, like, in anyone's standards, beautiful women in these bright colors and this like snoring, drooling nun in the corner as well. So you
Yeah.
get an interesting juxtaposition.
Yeah.
She comes over. Why is she still here?
Well, she's going to be with us for some time.
Just
So,
kill her.
nope, it's up to you to take care of her, actually.
That makes no sense.
She's in your charge.
But why?
Find a way to make it work. Also, get in here. I need to feed you.
She's like, climbs in.
Yeah.
Trunk doesn't really close all the way
Yeah,
after
no,
that.
it's going to be horribly uncomfortable and like just terrible. But
You
I
hear-
also don't want to just do it out in front of the nun either.
Yeah,
I
you
know
do
the
hear-
nun.
But now you see that the nun wakes up with the thing going up
But
and
that's-
down.
that's fine.
That's fucking blasphemy in here.
I would much rather her think that.
Have you
than-
Is she like
that,
straddling you in the
Yeah.
in the thing?
Yeah, all
Have
right,
you, seen
let's-
that, have you seen that episode of, have you seen The Boys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know the Homelander thing?
Oh yes.
Don't know.
Which one?
The one where he's like lays back.
It does a body good.
Oof.
That's what I imagine.
That's a rough show.
That's what
man.
I just imagine a nun like waking up to.
Yeah.
This is just
What a good villain.
must feed you.
Yeah. So I'll take care of that. And so once they're ghouls, they have access to disciplines.
I'd have to double check it in the book. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. From what I understand, they have access to a discipline. I'm not. This is just kind of FYI in the future, probably more so than for today.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry. I know all that stuff. I don't know.
yeah, well,
Sorry.
we haven't really dealt with ghouls
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, we never really had a ghoul companion. I mean,
Yeah.
I had Lawrence and,
Yeah.
everybody else was...
Yeah, I don't want to make a
Yeah.
ruling on that right this moment.
Oh no,
because,
and I'm not asking you to.
yeah.
Just kind of a heads up. But they do
Yeah.
get access to
Yeah.
disciplines, I believe.
Sure,
is
sure,
right.
sure.
So-
It'll probably be clan specific, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's only like one of the things in the discipline. Like
Yeah.
I don't think they can take like a 5th level discipline skill or anything.
Very,
so.
very possible. I just, unfortunately, I'd never. You guys have never had ghouls before, so I
Exactly, yeah.
mean, yeah.
If that is the case, that the travel is going to be so fortified, so stout.
Yeah.
You just like a buff nerd,
Yeah.
like just cord muscle.
Yeah.
We punch him and he goes,
Joe,
ah!
he turns into Joe Manganiello.
Yeah, right. You're just amazing.
Like if Danny DeVito was the Hulk.
Yeah, yes.
But still only this
Yeah,
tall.
Yeah.
He just figures he just gets green.
Brilliant.
Can we
Okay.
have that now?
So with that finished, I will climb out of my trunk and as I stand there in my bloomers, I assume that's when Alister walks in.
Yes.
All right, tap. I'm a gentleman.
You're a gentleman?
I knock.
Oh,
You do hear a ruckus though, and sorry, she's
Blasphemy.
Irish. That's fucking blasphemy.
like, and so is language like that coming out of a nun.
Good evening,
oh.
ladies.
Open the door,
Oh, hello.
and I'll throw on like a house coat or a whatever that she has.
Gorgeous view when you walk in.
Yeah.
Just checking in, making sure everybody's on the up and up.
Yeah.
We should be pretty close to our final destination.
Oh,
yes.
wonderful.
So we're in the final stretch, so to speak.
I'll go. Ladies' arrival close today, okay?
Well, I mean, you guys did pack. I mean,
Oh,
one
yeah.
thing you
Oh,
did
we
bring,
packed
you packed,
clothes.
I mean, like,
Nothing else, but we got clothes.
Finally, my good knickers.
Right?
And in efforts of transparency, just so you're aware.
Of course.
The Dr. Traveler, I have ghouled him. Just so you're
I'll
aware.
just awkwardly look over to the nun. Okay.
He just seems very feverishly into the library. He didn't sleep last night, and I think allowing him access, there's a potential. I see
A good candidate is a good candidate. I understand.
and he cleans up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barnaby does.
You do hear from
So
your room
important.
just ha 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 ha, as he's having the best day of
Well,
his life.
they're taking turns. He's not cleaning right now, but
I understand.
Your ghoul as a ghoul. That's great.
The incidents of last night are still quite fresh for me.
Yes, it felt for a moment like I was back on the shadowing the primogens.
Yeah.
With all of the handshaking and
Decapitating.
Yeah, well, there were a couple of decapitations, but
Yeah.
so saith the order. Yes.
Unless you guys are trying to keep this low, Barnaby would be able to hear. Rusty would be able to hear it.
Yeah, they were just having a casual conversation.
I mean, you
I
walk
think
in the hall, right? Yeah, so-
a regular
Yeah.
person, but a vampire could hear.
Right.
You
Right.
know.
Yeah.
Also, upon arrival, will there be immediate possession of the building that we spoke of when we first got on the train, or will that take some time, some paperwork, or anything like that? Do I need to find alternative lodgings? Is really what I'm asking.
Unfortunately, it's hard to get updates
Of course,
about these things. Half the trains, derailed. So a lot of the updates, from what I've been told and what I've been assured, is that there will be a town that will, be in the later stages of being built.
Oh, wonderful.
And, I'm sure we'll be able to figure out at least a plot of land, or, maybe take over a lodging that is, being built, or something of the sort. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Rusty, you just left there. You know
Yeah.
the truth behind all of this.
Don't mind me interrupting.
And just a head pops out.
Yeah.
Just pull the door open. If you don't mind me interrupting.
Good morning, Rusty.
morning.
When I left there about 2 months ago, there was approximately 4.5 buildings that were completed.
Preposterous.
Unheard of.
The half was still under construction, but that was
You,
all that it.
you simply must have gone to a different town then.
I lived there my whole life. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, I'm talking about the town that's on the last stop, not,
Yeah, that's where I live.
I just don't get your humor yet.
You're just actively
Well.
hunting.
Well,
I mean, I was assured. I mean, I don't know where the money could have gone.
yes. Well, let's hope that that's not concern for or reason for concern and panic. But if you don't mind, gentlemen, the ladies and I do have a bit of repacking and proper dressing for today. So
Yes, absolutely.
we'll take a moment of time if you don't mind.
Yes, I'm going to probably go to the dining car and see if I see any familiar faces, and make sure everything is going according to plan. Maybe pop in with the conductor.
Wonderful.
Rusty's still all armed up.
Yep.
Everything because
Rusty's-
he's ready
Rusty
for the
slept.
shit that's about to
Yeah.
Rusty
happen.
slept in a chair with a shotgun against the just
Right.
against the door, just
Pretty
like
much just hat pulled down over my face.
just very Western style.
Yeah.
All right. You're headed there. Are
Yeah, I'm
you
going to go to the
following,
dining car,
or
try
are
and see if
you
I can
hanging
see the
out
mother
with
of
any of
flowers
the
or what have
guys?
you. Barnaby's getting drunk with two humans.
Yeah, just all Barnaby does is just sit on the couch and get smashed. No, I'm gonna follow to the dining car.
Okay. And you're getting the rest of the way ready. You want to go check in your cattle?
Going back to the cattle.
Okay.
Have a little snack while I'm back there.
Sure. Absolutely smart idea. Those who haven't fed, remember that it gets more and more difficult the more hungry you are.
I got 3 I can deal with.
Yep.
So I'm a peckish, but
But yeah, no problem. Going back to the end of the cattle, it is a little disturbing. You say Belle's still in there, and that's the one that has the rip. You know, and she kind of just looks at you and looks at the rip.
Yeah, it'll be all right. Don't worry. You're going to have some nice grassy fields to graze in a couple of days here.
Kind of does the big dog lean. You know, like, all right, cool, we'll deal with that. Have you want to do anything to like section off because it is just a rip in the side? Do you want to do anything about that or?
See, I don't want to use up the lumber because I know we got a situation. Are there any like large crates or anything around?
You could go further into storage. You do know that,
Or possibly
with
bales of hay.
you would have that. You would have that because they would need to eat, and it would also be used as the floor way to
Yeah.
get rid of the waste.
So I can stack up
like a
like
brick
5
wall
or
out of
6.
here.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
5 or 6 bales of hay can stack up there.
Yeah, not a lot to do. You get to the last one though, and it goes.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Sucked out of the train.
Yeah.
Lord.
Okay, so it's only going to be this high.
just want to wipe your hands clean of the project. All right, good enough.
I look at Belle, give her a little stroke on the neck, like,
Yeah.
don't go out there.
There seems to be a fairly good understanding of that. Yeah, but you feel comfortable. You get your hunger back for the day. No problem there. Everything seems to be working. I mean,
Yeah, after that, I think I would just head up to the dining car.
yeah, the one thing that all of you guys are noticing, though, is that there is a transfer currently in between the wood coming from the back and then what is going to be produced into the coal. So they haven't
So
finished
lots
that
of traffic
process.
going through the
Yeah,
car.
and
I feel like they're doing a little chop shop in the
in the back,
and then bringing
and then it
handfuls
gets
of it. Yeah.
turned into the special product it needs to be in the front.
Cocaine.
Yes. That's what the whole game's about. It's just one big drug run.
Did I say coal?
Yeah,
The A word.
right. Forgot the A at the end.
Cocaine. It's the accent.
But I mean, I don't know if anybody else besides Alister has been at the front, but you do see these the shovelers from the front of the train. You see one passing to go pick up the next piece of the product, and he's just very dead-eyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
think
there's not
Barnaby went up there with me. When I went up to talk to Strike.
right. But I mean,
I
like,
think Rose is the only one who hasn't been up
Yeah, I
there
haven't been up.
sure.
She would have no reason to.
Yeah,
so.
right?
Yeah.
It was like, ew.
Yeah, right.
But
It's dirty.
it almost
It
like
is.
doesn't even catch your eye though. Like it just does its task as it's walking towards. It's a little off-putting, you know. I mean, even if it's like slave labor, you've seen people that have that, you know what I mean, in their farms, and this is just somebody that isn't almost there.
Who's doing lobotomies on this train? Travel.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Bunsy, come here.
Hold still, hold still, hold still. Yep. But like he passes you with not much ado. If you want to stop him, you can. If not, he's just
No, I know that they have to do their business.
the task. You're aware of what the task is.
to keep things on track. So literally,
Yes. You guys get to the dining car. You get some time. Everyone's getting into their finest. Your nun friend is just pretty much staying as a nun currently.
Yeah.
There's no reason for her not to.
So the girls, it's like a color fade,
Oh, like
right? So I'm in red,
sure.
right? And then Philippa is in like a really deep pink, and then it gets lighter, and then Daisy is in like a really pretty pastel pink,
Okay.
and
Like
Like a
that's
lavender.
yeah, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
And
I like
that's those are our arrival clothes. Anyway, it's hard to think.
Better
of the Toreador.
bustles.
Yeah, and like there's been no kind of expense spared on these outfits. Like it's gloves, it's parasols, it's the fascinators, it's the whole thing, and everybody's hair is up with the little ringlets over the shoulder, like the whole
Why don't you give me a wits and awareness roll real quick if you see something?
and awareness. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
so they're kind of looking like the Doppler effect
Right.
as Rose and her girls walk past.
Oh, they look
it's a
so
visual
cool.
Doppler.
They
where
look,
it just
they look so
fades.
cool when they go by you on the train.
Like really fast. Like,
I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm probably gonna find it. That's 5,
Oh,
6.
You look down.
Are we wearing the same dress? No.
Bitch. No, you do notice Joan, and she's actually one of the discarded gloves. You're wearing your finest, but one of the ones that you were wearing.
Yeah, they're like a red, very soft leather.
You can kind of just like see her like playing with the glove. Like it looks like she likes it. Like
Right.
she's. How many did you get? 6?
No,
Yeah, no, it's
Six.
six, yeah.
Yeah, you see appreciation for something like when you see a really nice car, you know, when you're out parking someplace and you can't help yourself but look inside. She's trying to hide it, but there's something about the exquisite clothes that with 6 successes you see that there's an
Yeah.
appreciation.
Okay, well, I will take my 4th finest pair of gloves. 4th.
back of the drawer.
Yeah, and they're fabric. They're not leather. They're not suede. They're not any of that. So they're just like a really nice pair of gloves, and I will.
Slap the shit out of her.
Don't you ever touch my shit.
Yeah, right.
That's what I should do. God damn it, that's a much better idea than what I have.
Duel.
A challenge.
Yeah, in both hands, and she just goes like that. No, but what I will do though is I will just kind of casually like leave them on a tabletop, and I will look at Sister Joan, and I will look back to the gloves, and I'll just kind of tap them, and then I'll head up to the dining car.
She waits till the doors closes and quickly puts them on, and she will take them back off though, and like, leave them right there, trying to remember exactly how you
Right.
laid them down.
Says
She's-
7 Hail Marys.
Yeah, right, yeah. She's
Right.
very,
And then
very
walks
upset
out.
with herself. Big, but she does take a big swig of the whiskey bottle that is in the room.
Oh, so
before
it's
she goes.
one of those whiskey bottles, or just a random whiskey bottle that was in there?
If that's where you left it, unless it's in possession of Barnaby, I don't know.
I know.
Barnaby
You
has
had
one.
some. You gave
You,
me.
yeah, you had several, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got several of those bottles. And they're definitely in the cart with me. I wouldn't have trusted that in storage on the train.
You know, roll me a d10. If it's 6 and up, it's the blood whiskey. If it's not, it's just regular.
It's a 5.
So no, she doesn't.
Just regular
Yeah, no,
whiskey.
she just takes a big old swig.
Okay.
Puts the bottle back down. All right. You guys are all headed to the dining room. Yeah, are you going to stay where you are during this
No,
time?
no, I
period?
was headed up to the
Headed
dining
back
car.
there. Alister would be coming in first because you were headed that way. You see Chippy still scrubbing that damn.
It stands. It does.
Should have used Barnaby.
I think about the small, the 3 drops of blood in my study.
Yeah, right. Just bothers the hell out of you.
It stains.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
It's unfortunate.
Or if you go to see his mornings,
Morning, good evening. Well, it's evening.
evening, yeah. Good to see his. Good to see his. No.
Yes, good
So
evening.
just to be clear, we're not going to cut no heads off today, right?
I hadn't planned on it.
No
It's
promises.
Not in the plan, but
You know.
opportunities present themselves.
Chip, there's not much I wouldn't do. But I don't do anything without reason.
Can I ask myself some questions?
Yeah, it's called having an inner monologue.
He thinks about that for a second.
You got to do it out loud or in your
Right,
head?
yeah.
Right. So, I've been seeing lots of traffics all day, all night of individuals that ain't supposed to be walking through the train. And, you know, I've seen lots of crazy shit happen around you and your friends. So, like, what's exactly happening here?
Well, as you're aware, we had
As one of them walks by, and it's chilling. Like, there's, like,
I
it's,
just duck.
yeah, right, yeah.
As you're aware.
You know, I
As
mean,
you're aware, we had an episode yesterday. Gesture.
Oh, all the wares.
One of
Stupid ship is never going to come out.
And we dispatched the assailant, but one of the other things that he was looking to do was to derail the train. So he had gotten rid of a lot of our fuel that would take us to the last stop. So rather than stopping the train, which would be bad, as you're aware,
Oh, I got more names in a book. Trust me, it'd be real bad.
so rather than losing 2-3 hours, we're not currently losing any time.
Oh,
So,
it was like
pardon the
kind of
inconvenience.
this kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Pardon the inconvenience as some sawdust lands on a guy's steak.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right.
but it's better than the alternative.
I understand. Being late would be very, very bad for me. So, doctor, if I were you.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard about that book personally. I've heard. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. Well, why don't you give me a wits and awareness roll?
Oh man.
I don't know where my little thing is, so I'm just gonna.
Oh shit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you're fine.
Tyler.
I don't like the super spiky one. I don't trust it.
You don't like the sharp edges? Oh. I got a 9.
Oh, I got 3 8s.
Hey, looking into his eyes, you see that he has like a underset his eyes that looks way older than his physical appearance.
I got a 7. Okay, can I see what's in?
So look, like he's obviously bothered about this book, and he looks. When you look deep into his eyes, seeing that botheredness, he looks a lot older than he physically represents. Like it's just that tired man, maybe working too long, kind of feel to it.
You give the impression that you would like to retire.
Oh, that would be great, but no rest for the wicked, they say.
I rest every night.
Must be nice.
It is.
I just don't have the time for it.
It's unfortunate. I'm going to make a mental note of this, but I'm not going to say anything else.
That's fine. Yep, that's information. Now that all of you know that his name's in a book somewhere.
Whose name?
No, I don't think Rose has
I
any
think
idea.
Barnaby knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told Barnaby. I was like, hey, you fucked my shit up.
And also Chip's name is in it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I don't really know anything about the book.
And Mr. Shove's name is it as well.
And I've promised Mr. Shuff that I would,
do something about it.
yeah.
I just kind of look at Alister and a lot of names in that book.
Yes, it seems to be a recurring theme.
Oh, God, did you put your name in there, too? It was a real bad idea if you did that.
Well, no, his name is in my book.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you already collecting clientele?
But, oh, hi, Rose. No, we're just talking about
Books.
books,
Yeah, that's
manifests,
very interesting.
ledgers,
Ledgers, yes.
numbers, words,
I do
collection
understand.
of
Ledgers.
objects.
You do have that hushed silence when four
Four.
stunning women walk into the thing. Toreador Ness is just oozing off of this special
Probably
occasion
projecting
dresses.
a little bit of awe just
Sure,
to make sure
sure.
we put on the good show.
Look lovely, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
You passed your need, but seeing the not Rose, not not probably her main.
I'm
girl,
actively
but-
looking for which one is the sleepiest.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I'm like-
Daisy. Daisy's always the
yeah.
sleepiest.
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, okay.
She's doing the little mouth smacks, like
Okay, well,
She's also the wildest.
I'm going to eat tonight. But for now,
Yeah.
I have work to do.
Yeah.
right.
Catch you later.
Yeah, sure. The ladies walk in. You do catch in your eye walking into the dining car itself. It'd be Mr. Shove. Well, it looks like everyone is up. The cold, just want to let you know, is working out fine. We shouldn't be running late.
Absolutely fantastic to hear.
I will. I'm going to. She has a little, like the little hand fans,
Fans, yeah.
right? And as he comes out and he's talking about the coal and the things are burning better, she's going to start doing the fan thing, but she's going to be doing it at a level that would draw all of the attention to her cleavage in her pushed up, pulled in. Yeah, I'm just like, my word, it is hot in here today, and it's like not at all.
Yeah, well,
The window's open.
in
Yeah,
fact, that's Miss Rose. I think it's even hotter than my engine room. That's one hell of a dress you got there,
Oh
man.
my word! Thank you so much for noticing.
That's kind of hard to not notice, ma'am.
Well, this is crushed velvet.
All right.
Yeah.
As you're looking down, yeah.
The embroidery is French.
All right. Yeah.
Barnaby's just like,
What is it?
This is ripped.
It's dirty.
Barnaby has one shoe on.
No, but it's got a mouth, clearly.
Right. Yes.
We do have a little bit of business to talk about how exactly that we want to get our hands on our common problem.
Yes, the one that you and I have.
Yes.
And I believe Mr. Chip also.
Mr. Chip is almost at the end of his contract. He won't have a problem for very much longer, will you, Mr. Chip? You can see there's an understanding in between, definitely a hierarchy between these two things.
Okay, well. What would you like to discuss? I mean, is there? Yeah, I mean, you're the inside man here. You know, I'm as outside of this as I can be. You're within the closest proximity at all times to the man and the object. So you gotta yeah.
Well, I would say train will be at the last stop for a day and a night. You got to refill, put on new supplies, bring stuff in, take stuff off. Takes about a whole day. That's when the train won't be moving. It's probably the only time that he won't be aware of that book.
Okay. Is he affected by the delay?
He takes it out on us.
Oh, okay. Like trickle down economics.
It is. It is. I've been trying to
How
figure
it
out.
should work. No.
I've been trying to figure out how old he actually is.
Okay, so while they're reloading and unloading and everything, I guess that's when we'll, figure this out. Luckily, I've got just a man for the job. This is Barnaby.
You can feel like it's actually at like where the snake tattoo wraps around your wrist. You can feel it like tighten a little bit, as if it's reminding you of that dream and that shackle.
Put my hand in my pocket.
That is, if you're up for it, Mr. Barnaby. But you did say life, and this
debt's
is
a debt.
This is life, Yeah,
Oh, I will owe you a favor if you are instrumental at helping us out on this.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. So, I guess we'll have to. Any information you can give me about the conductor is going to be very helpful. I do have some books. It's a little outside of my depth, but I do have a man that is reading a lot of those books that I haven't even cracked into. So maybe by the time we get there,
Miss Orchid has come out. At this point, she's joining dinner for herself.
What's her name in the book?
You can ask. She is very high up in the magic world.
I tip my hat to Miss Organ, who I assume is now dressed as a grieving assistant.
She is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's keeping up the facade, essentially, that she's not letting anybody else know that she's still alive. Who knows who else is on this train?
Well, on the verge of us finally reaching our destination, I am just pent up with anticipation, and you all are talking about books. How boring, how dull. I'm going to go sit with the grieving one and see if she has anything exciting to talk about. And I'll go over and
You see,
sit
like,
with her and
black veil,
order some
kind of
food.
short.
Yeah. Order food, make a display of taking a couple of bites.
Alister's just like, what a woman.
Rose, yes. Good evening.
Everybody is talking about books on this train tonight.
Are you not an avid reader?
Well, not of
Are you illiterate?
ledges.
She just pats you on the head. No, what kind of books are they?
A book of names of some sort.
Names?
Yes.
Like history.
Well, history or a book more like a ledger. I don't know. But it doesn't sound very exciting to be part of, to be honest.
And she would see, like, shoving Alister being like, okay, then we
Yeah.
gotta. And Barnaby being like, yes, of course.
Barnaby's illiterate.
Well, I mean, I do have quite a collection of books, if it would help.
Have you? Any of the classics?
No, mine's more instructional.
Oh. What sort of instruction?
It's a lot to keep in your head, what my people do. It's also dangerous not to know what the other ones can and cannot accomplish. So I try to keep a small lexicon to kind of break down what people like me are capable of.
See, well, perhaps there will be time once we get everything unpacked and set up. There will be time, and I will come and visit your library.
That'd be nice. Nice big smile. You guys would have overheard any of that if you chose to.
Rusty's sitting by himself, just sort of looking out the window, holding his rifle,
This man is scarred.
but listening, trying to
Oh, do
pick
one of
up
those? Yeah.
on what's going on, but
Yeah.
being vigilant at watching outside the train because he knows what's out there.
All right, because you are watching.
Dun, dun,
It
dun.
brings it down to 5s as you see a window about to get shattered. Dexterity and athletics as a very, very, very thick arrow is coming through a window at you.
Oh dear.
Three.
All right, coming straight. Yeah, exactly what you do. You actually catch it. Your body was turning, and you just turn, and you see Alister. You know, like it was. If you moved out of the way, it would have hit him. You know, and you do have the thing. You get to see that as that happens. The glass is shattering again, and we will come right back for you guys after break.
Jeez.
But your nice outfits.
I know. I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah.
Good evening.
Guys, welcome up back to Vampire. We'll pick up the action right where we left it off. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at this huge tip. I mean, like, it is a very, very thick arrow. Not what you've
Just the
seen.
tip.
Just the tip. Just the tip would have been enough with this particular one. But it is like quivering in Rusty's hand as you.
Quivering tip.
Yeah, right. They quivering.
Thick one too.
No, it's just a shaft that's quivering.
All right. Hi, welcome to the Wiggle Pit. May I interest you in our house special?
The quivering tip. T-shirt. T-shirt.
It's a shot of Everclear
Yeah,
with
right.
a maraschino cherry.
I don't have enough pajama tops to keep making all of these shirts.
Then buy more.
Yeah, I need a Wiggle Pit shirt for sure.
All right.
Like, you know, so you see,
Okay.
you hear more broken glasses, more projectiles are running through. In fact, you even see Shove. He's ran back and grabbed the first one of his workers, and he's just picked him up like from the back of his shirt from his trousers, and he's turned him, and you can see arrows just.
He's just using him as a
Using
shield.
his shield as like he's blocking in front of him.
Alister goes, what a man.
So I'm just holding his arrow. And
I
I'm
respect
looking at that,
different
I'm like,
things.
the hell?
Yeah, right.
I guess Alister
Okay.
takes this in.
This is coming through windows. This is actually enough to even go through the car itself. You see one that like doesn't like penetrate all the way through, but it went through the steel and it's like.
I think Alister was walking over to Rose because he saw the Lady of Flowers, and when this starts happening, I think he just overzealously like tackles both of you to the ground.
You see, like, there definitely is chaos happening all within this moment. You do notice that neither one of your girls' morning drink spills as you both fall to the ground. Luckily enough, you know what I
Right.
mean. Like there's a little bit. You get a little bit of a charge after you make that little heroic little rescue.
Only to
your
see that no arrows
Yeah.
hit
Yeah,
over you.
right. The next roll you'll have, it'll come down to 5. So what would you like to do? I think
So we're in a dining cart, right?
Yeah, dining cart,
There's
yeah.
tables everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to grab one of those tables and shove it up against one of the windows to give us some cover.
Like kind of standing right next
I thought
to.
you were gonna like Steve Rogers and like have a table.
That'd work too, man, if you want.
No, I just to give us some cover.
Yeah. You doom, doom, doom. I mean, these are arrows that are going through the train, so it's still
Like it
Yeah,
comes
no,
like, it's like
it's-
2
yeah.
inches
Yeah,
from
right.
your face.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's really funny.
Just fuck.
Barnaby Oaken table.
Yeah, you see Shove that he's like kind of like looking at you very appreciatively. He like hits
Instead
the
of
wi-
body.
Yeah,
He's
right.
like, why did I think of a table?
Yeah, right, yeah. But he's like that's probably a better idea than just this meat sack. So he's trying to time it right.
Meat sack.
Yeah, right. The way
I'm
he looks
running
at
out of
it.
ribs here.
Yeah, right. He's a dark motherfucker. You guys just really
No.
haven't had
Yeah.
personal
Poor
conversations
Chip.
with him.
So much more blood on the
Yeah,
floor.
right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Chip's like,
And
He
you
just said about. He's like, all right, I guess
Yeah,
we're
right.
doing this tonight.
as he looks down the window, like he spreads the guy's legs a little bit and takes a gander and like timing, and he goes 2, 3, and he chucks the body out the door, and you hear a hoarse whinny as it like collides into one of the riders that are coming after you. So, but anyone can give me who's looking out the window. So that would be maybe the 2 of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a wits and awareness to see something cool happen. If not, no problem.
Come on, Rusty, with your eagle eyes.
Nice catch.
but it's not. But
No,
it
it's
is.
not, but it is. But it's not. Yeah.
Right?
A 4.
4. All right.
2. Right?
Huh? No.
No, this I rolled one of those on accident. One
Oh,
was a
did you?
1.
Oh, okay.
So I had 2 1s. This was like a 5. So
Oh,
these
okay. I
counted
see.
those
I see.
out.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my.
With your 2, you see the body when the horse erupts into it, and the guy goes flying off the top of the horse. He was going to be in mid shot as he was coming after you. With the 2 successes, you see that there doesn't seem to be a dead body anymore after the horse went down and almost like puffed into a cloud of smoke of some sort.
Oh.
You notice with your 5 successes that his bright 4 successes. Okay.
Still good.
I know it changes, but
It does. So it's just a little bit less. Well, okay. For 4, you notice that chalk white front of his vest tarnishes a little bit more gray, a little darker when that individual finally expired.
Oh, interesting.
Something that you notice. Nothing to be done at this moment. And you do see him run over and try to take another table and essentially
Yeah.
do what you're kind of doing right this second too.
I was sitting there, had my rifle ready.
Oh,
so-
you want to take a shot? Let's take a shot.
Yeah.
You see, looking out the window.
Right between the table.
Yeah, right. You can stand right in between them if you want. That could work too.
Yeah.
Sure. The other table comes up from shove. You take your little gander. You can see 4 on one of the sides that you're looking over. Who knows how many is on the other side? But you
Right.
can see 4. There was 5. You just got rid of 1. Take a shot.
Alister would warn you
can
that
I,
they also
uh,
have guns, but he's like, he knows.
Yeah, I'm far from being
Our,
Rose.
our tables for shoving are and mine kind of shifted a little bit to the right, so there's a slit in between the two, which is right to the window where he can point. his
All
gun.
right, so like you guys kind of like get a little moment in between each other, figuring out that hey, we could do this, and the little gap does open, no problem. You got a pretty good through line. These are 7s though, because you're dealing with a horseback. You know, what I mean, you're
Right.
2 moving targets.
We have grenades.
Yeah, you have grenades. I didn't give you grenades.
You almost agreed.
You said yeah.
You
What
said,
time
yes, we
period?
did.
Yeah, I mean,
You're telling
like,
me you didn't grab a stick of dynamite?
yeah,
from the
right.
back?
Yeah.
But you do notice that Ship has taken a bottle and ripped his shirt, and he's currently stuffing. He's
Yeah.
currently
We're getting
stuffing
there.
some. Yep.
All right, so
take it
what
for a
am I
shot.
doing?
That would be dexterity and firearms. Yes.
Okay, which is great for me. I'm more.
And you're going for. You have everything on you, so you're using your rifle.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah,
that
I
would
had
be.
that at the ready.
If you do hit, that'd be a big enough gun. That'd be a center mass shot. So
Okay, and you said I'm looking for 8.
you're looking for 8s.
God.
You're only looking for 2 for this one center shot.
2. Three.
Awesome. As you line up your shot, you know,
You
like
see
those
Rusty
old
doing
time.
this.
Yeah, yeah. It would be extremely difficult, but everyone here that is an appreciator of fire, arms, would have. I mean, he made a great center shot. So boom, the horse continues to ride. You know what I mean? Just losing the
Right. Well,
passenger.
Rusty made the trip back, so he's been through this before.
Oh yeah, this is where this is almost always happens.
Rusty looks at
so.
the clock. Is it 9:30 already?
Yeah, right. All right. You're currently holding the table. I'll give you another action in a second. But you do feel like the energy of the snake that is like coursing through you. It likes battle. It likes things like this. This is something that it would prefer you do all the time. More rebel spirit, the better for this particular creature that's currently residing within you. Alister, what would we like to do over here?
I think Alister on the ground takes out his 6-shooter, from his waist and starts like crawling underneath. Not really crawling, like half crouching underneath the windows.
Okay. Are you going to be on the same side as?
I'm gonna get to the opposite side of Rusty
Okay, no
know.
problem.
and then take that window.
As you stand up with the gun, though, there's like to from the side that you're looking, like.
And then I tell Chip to get up here and throw the Molotov.
Okay, all right. He will come up and like he's timing out. It's like, well, could you give me some of the the fall that covers?
Yep.
Boom, suppressing fire. All right,
I started blasting.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was a firefight.
All right, yeah,
My dual Uzis just spray.
yeah. All right, so why don't we take 2 shots on this? Because it is a 6-shooter, so pretty quick. You're also looking for 8s though, but you can like defend and make them kind of step off. Oh, sorry, you're not looking for 8s. You're looking for 7s because you helped out the Lady of Luck.
Excellent. I got 2 10s and an 8, and then that's what I got. So I rerolled them. So I got 3 successes as well.
Boom, boom. This one does not fall off the horse. It is injured. It will not be able to attack. It's just a lot less calibrable. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll take my second shot.
all right, take your second shot. You can finish him off.
You said looking for 7s?
Yep.
That's another 3 successes.
Heck yeah! Like as that's wonderful. Like you can see, it's a
just
white.
2 quick ones. Just
Boom, boom. Yeah, the first one, he had like a white spotted horse. Like you can see when he like landed, holding onto the neck, the blood just going down the mane. And as he like tried to push himself back up to get back into the fight, that's when you clip him right in the neck. And there's just a moment of like defiance,
yeah, right.
and just goof, as the horse continues to run, smeared in blood. You do
Fire
that.
suppressed.
Yeah,
Jim.
right.
Yeah.
There appears to be 5 on this side that are running. So you got 4. Make sure I got this
So we're
right.
on
Yeah.
2 separate sides of the train.
Yeah, because they're coming from both sides.
Jesus.
Barnaby, you get with Rose.
All right, yeah, Rose is up. What would you like to do? So you got 4 and 5.
I'm going to go into again the ruched up part of the skirt and pull out the 2 peacemakers, and I'm going to yell for Daisy to go get the long rifle.
Okay.
Daisy, give my gun.
Yeah, Daisy, get the gun.
Stay low.
And then
So roll that real quick.
sorry.
Oh, shit.
And then I will me. Okay. And
I refuse.
and I will start to line up some shots and start to pull up some shots here. 8.
Did he want high or low?
Yeah.
We never know.
As Daisy stands up, diligently running to the room, you all see an arrow go straight through the back of her spinal column, out of her neck, gasping for air. Turns around, looks completely shocked, and wilts, falls.
Okay. I'm going to go to her. Is she still alive at this point?
She is in exceptionally bad moments, gurgling death.
Okay, no problem. And I'm going to grab her hand, and I'm just going to say, I am so sorry. And then I'm going to snap her neck.
Make it quick and easy.
Yeah.
I was going to eat that.
She's kind of sleeping right now.
Yeah, you can always get the nun.
No, the blood is.
Back later.
No, God.
A little
Yeah.
spicy.
She dies quietly in your arms. Yeah, you just the scream from your other 2 girls. It's just
Of
blood
course.
curdling.
Yeah. And I'm just going to turn around to them, and I'm just like the glariest glare. And I'm just going to say, pull it together. Now is not the time. I need the rifle. Stay low.
Make the roll again as Rose stands up.
Gotta get
On the
low,
D20?
low,
You
low.
want to touch it? Like,
Choose
You
this
want-
one.
Yeah,
You're
can we-
looking for high.
Hi.
But if they know to crouch, though.
Right. Sorry, I'm taking my time on this
Oh, I
roll,
know.
but 16.
All right. Yes.
Yay!
Unfortunately, I was looking for low this time.
Right. Yeah. Right.
15 would have
3
been
arrows.
There's Rose.
15 and it would have been death, injured. Yeah, so you got past the 15 mark.
Okay.
So, all right. She ducks down, taking good advice to not get learn from her unfortunate demise of her friend, and right, like a horrible dice. Curse
It's
alive.
only a good dice when you're behind that screen.
Yep,
It's the weirdest thing.
and then it's incredible back here.
it's a good dice if you're on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And she does run back to the compartment to go get the rifle. So what you do, so you have 2 shots though,
Yep.
if you'd like to take 2 shots.
Absolutely. Dexterity and firearms?
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8.
So that we appreciate.
8s, just like everybody else.
8s?
Yep, just like everybody else.
So that's 4.
With the exception of Alister, because he's got
4.
No, you've already used your luck. So
4.
4, no problem. Yeah, you got yes, absolutely.
all
for
dead.
sure. Yeah, which side are you shooting on? You shooting with table side?
Barnaby.
All right,
With
no
Barnaby.
problem. Boom. You see, it does not kill him because it's a smaller caliber firearm, but you see him slump over the horse, kind of very similar to Alister.
problem.
You get
Oh.
another shot.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Still 7s?
Yes.
My long guns of Mossberg 500 with slugs.
2. Nope, 3.
3 is enough to hit. Yes.
Yep.
Boom, boom. You guys are doing great over there, bringing it down to 3.
It's a shoulder cannon.
All right. As you were leading out, though, why don't you give me a wits and awareness roll?
Wits and awareness.
As she sees the other 700 coming over the hill.
Right. Oh my God. 6s?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's negative. Well, hang on. Let me roll this. That is 0. I had the same amount of 1s as I had successes.
As you were looking out, you do.
That stings.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. You you have a second. You feel a hand on your back, and you're pulled down. It is the Lady of Flowers as a comes all the way through the cabin. She got you out of the way, but you didn't get any information out of what you could have seen.
Got it. Okay.
All right. I think we're down to Barnaby. What are we thinking about? Now, if you want to keep up the table, I would allow one shot. You know what I mean? Like so one of your actions would be to keep that area good. Which is, by the way, it's
Can I
helping.
use an action to also look again and kind of just?
Sure, I would. You don't even have to make an action.
Yeah,
for
so I
that.
definitely
so-
want to look again because
Okay.
I want to see. Yeah, because one's slumped still
Right.
currently.
Yeah. No. That one got taken care of. So
Got it.
you're down to 3 on your side.
Okay. How are they arranged? Are they like one after the next?
It's like one in the front, and then 2 are essentially like playing sentry behind it. The one in front appears to have a rifle. The other 2 have bows and arrows.
So I'm gonna kind of like look at the. So I'm holding the
Yeah,
table.
like pushing it like hard
Yep,
over there.
and I look at my tattoo and I say, I need your help here. And then I want to point at the front horse and take its legs out and hopefully maybe accomplish somewhat of a domino effect.
Oh.
Going bowling.
Kind of like the
Nice.
body going out the window
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yes. The voice has changed dramatically from inside your dream. You know what I mean? It's
He has,
much
no,
more
he
of
has no
that.
teeth.
Yes. You can't pronounce as well.
He's like, yes.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, Barnaby.
Barnaby.
Together we will rule
I
the
am
world.
a thoughty snake.
We will be.
Now I have to have a big bad in a campaign, have a list because that's amazing.
What you need to understand is I am inevitable.
Yeah, right.
I am the land.
Come to the wiggle pit.
Yeah, right.
You dare challenge the demigod?
What do you want me to do? No, I mean, I guess, what do you want me to do?
Make my hand just like make it.
Aim true.
Yeah, aim true.
Let my aim be true.
Okay.
Yeah, something.
Cost you a blood point and roll me a blood dice.
Oh boy.
Ooh, shit. Well, if you lose your mind right now, it would be great. 'Cause you
Actually,
just
yeah.
fly out of
Throw
the
me out
car.
there.
Yeah.
This would be a,
Have
this would be
at
a
it.
decent 10. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
8.
hey, there you go. You can, as you're aiming, you can almost feel the strength in the coil that's going in it. And like, it was like this, like boom, 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 boom. You feel it, calm down almost if it was a stabilizer behind you. You are now looking for 6s instead of 7s.
Okay, and I'm doing what now?
It'd be a dexterity and firearms. And I think that, Rusty, because you're on that
I'm on the-
side. You're on the
Oh,
other
yeah.
side.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, Barnaby's over with me.
So it'd be,
Yeah, it's
'Cause-
me.
Oh,
that's
It's
right.
it's
Yeah,
Alister
shove.
and Rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 6s, right?
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
Yep, that
Nice.
is enough.
Why is Barnaby moving like a snake?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no. That was going to be the next part. You can see anyone that's looking at him can see the tattoo move.
Kind of
and
like I feel
rise.
like you're kind of like one of those gyroscopic things that like when you see
Yeah.
Like a
like,
chicken?
like a gimbal. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like, I feel like you turn into a gimbal.
Yeah,
and
every-
like you're
every-
just
it
like
counters
everything's
the
moving.
motion.
Yeah, like everything's
Yeah.
moving around you. Like
Yeah.
you're disgustingly still.
Yeah. And it looks feral. It looks, I mean, especially people that know anything about gangrels in the group would see like a feral animal movement. This is very much reminiscent of what
And
that
then he
would
strikes.
look like. Yeah, right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it at all. I'm still staring out the window.
Yep.
Trying to take aim.
All right, and taking that aim,
Just sideways.
as you refill your gun, are you taking another shot at
Yeah, I
this?
got this gun has 6 shots.
Oh, so like one of the
Lever action.
Yeah.
one of those guys. Yep, no problem.
My
always-
shot took him out, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You got that with that, and you're also able to. The horse didn't go down unless you want to take. You only get one shot if you want to keep up the table. Horse would take a gunshot and keep on running.
Even if I saw it like center mass by the feet, that's what I was planning.
He said he was aiming for the legs.
I was trying to knock him down.
All right.
You're trying. You see a horse
it was
run
a
with
called
3 legs.
shot,
Can't
so-
do it. You got to shoot it.
Tripod.
Using your blood point. All right. Yep. We'll go for that.
Sweet.
Fair enough. Cost you a lot. Cost you a risk.
Fucking Jenga.
Yeah, it was a hell of a shot. Boom! The horse goes down, sending the other one wide, though. I mean, like, not able to, taking away his shot, essentially. But it goes wide, and you feel comfortable that you've brought yourself more time.
I'll allow it.
Eat
enough.
shit, horse dorks.
All right?
I want to know where they got these fucking horses that can run 60 miles an hour.
Shit, right?
They're Mustangs.
Also, how they're shooting very, very, very thick arrows
Yeah.
and natives, man.
For 7s or 8s?
7s.
3.
Oh, you guys are running through this one. All right. And it is a rifle. It's only one shot, but that's all you need when it comes to that kind of stopping power. In the shoulder, and it's enough to spin the guy directly off the horse. And you can see him getting dragged by the ceremonial reins that they have on them. And he's just getting dragged behind the horse.
That's going to leave a mark.
All right. Alister, you are up.
I want to try and how close is
The one that Barnaby scared off is not going to be able to take a shot. After Rose's round, they're all going to take a shot on you.
on
so.
my side with Rusty? Which one is there one that's like close
Yeah,
enough
Alister's
to?
on my side. Of
Or,
the train.
yeah, in fact, one's so close that you can see that he's attempting to try to probably jump on the train.
Excellent. I'm going to use mesmerize on him
Okay.
to issue a complex command.
Okay, like so as he's coming up, like you can see him like reaching out
Yeah.
for one of the
So-
pieces.
Okay, I pass my rouse check, and then it's going to be he's going to be rolling intelligence and resolve, and I will be doing my
Resolve,
my
not
manipulation and dominate.
Not intelligent, but definitely a warrior's resolve. Oh, I rolled like shit.
Dominate.
1, 2, 3. I got 2 ones, so 1, 2.
Also two.
You guys are kind of stock stilled in that moment. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're looking. You've frozen his advance, but
awkwardly staring.
yeah,
at
right.
each
There's
other.
definitely so he's no longer going to be able to get into the train in his next action, which is happening after Rose. So you've stopped him, but he will get back to a semblance of understanding after your turn. So he's going to be kind of stuck in front of you, frozen in time, if you will, until your next turn.
Okay.
All right, and it comes over to
Where's that
Rose.
Molotov? Molotov?
Chip.
Yeah, is he still tossing?
It's cooler if you guys are the heroes.
I told you to toss it 2 rounds ago.
Yeah.
I was going to say, where the fuck is Pierre?
Yeah. That's what you missed on the roll. You had a chance to see what he's doing.
Well, I'm looking for that mall. I'm waiting on that Molotov still. All right.
Fair enough. Rose is first, and then we'll go to the rest of the team.
Is my rifle in my hand
Yes,
yet?
yes, it has been run back.
I will take a shot with my rifle.
All right. That will be dexterity and dexterity and firearms.
Pierre's up on top of the train with some pom-poms doing cheers for him.
You know, you're not far off.
You know, he does like it up there.
I'm still looking for.
No,
You
you're
know what? It
looking
doesn't
for
matter. I
sevens.
got nothing.
Okay, no problem. You do see
Put
this.
those dice over here.
Yeah, you do see Chip takes a second, breaks another one of the windows that hasn't been shot through, and he does throw his Molotov cocktail. All right, try to beat a 15.
Gotta be this one.
Yep.
No.
Fuse.
And I just rolled a 16.
Do you want the eyeball?
Yeah.
Should have rolled the.
And it's a 9.
Nope. The bottle shatters. What you do see for a second, as that flame is too far.
Easy. That's on the other side of the train, isn't it?
Yep. Too far ahead. Oh, so this is actually what Barnaby would see. Too far ahead, what he missed his target with.
Great job,
But
Chip.
you do see Mr. Shove like drop his table and like conjure his hands like this as if he's grabbing the fire, and out of the fire just come fiery hands and just rips the horse directly into the ground in flame and screaming as this. It didn't stop the rider, but the horse itself just got destroyed with all this energy. It's like kicking and screaming as you put your head out, hearing the sound of a dying horse in the background.
Can you lead with that next time, please?
Kind of shrugs, you know what I mean?
It didn't stop the rider. Is this guy just running now?
No. He just got shot.
Oh, okay.
He essentially just got shot. Yeah. But this is now going to be
Airplane
the.
He's doing the Superman.
Like Terminator runner.
All right. So there are 6 combatants left.
Still 6.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
And we have 4
I feel
people.
like I killed 12.
Yeah.
D4. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. First shot is going to go towards
Me.
3. All right, make your dexterity and athletics roll.
Dexterity and athletics. Okay.
Dexletics.
That was the wrong dice. 2. Nope, 1.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take those 2 away. So that's 2. 2.
2. Yep, you beat that call. Okay, as an arrow goes screaming by your head, you're kind of still feeling pretty good about. Maybe you're not sure what the Lady of Flowers is doing, but everything seems to be working out pretty fucking well right now in this cabin.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1 shot, 2 shots. It was 1. Boom, right here. Rusty, same roll.
Can I use fleetness while I'm doing this?
You sure can.
Catch it with your teeth.
Is there a cost?
Fleetness.
No, fleetness is free.
No
but-
problem. So we'll bring
It's a
that.
cantrip.
Yep, yeah, it is a cantrip.
Yep.
We'll bring those down to 5s.
All right.
I get a -1, so I'm fairly sure that you're going to pass.
Oh, hang on.
No, I got 2.
All right. As you're was aiming for your next shot with the rifle, you deflect it with the actual butt as it was coming through and just changed its area.
Because that's cool.
All right, next shot. 2. All right.
Hey.
I'm just gonna auto fail it.
Really?
Realistically, Alister is in a deadlock with that other guy.
Sure.
I,
All right.
I
Yep.
really don't
So,
think.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Ding. Yeah, right. That's you know what? Because that's cool. I'll give you another weird PowerPoint.
I'll take it as I hit the
Yeah,
ground.
right. But yeah, right. But something that you don't realize is that it is aggravated damage, not unaggravated damage. There's 1 point of aggravated damage. There's something you do find out that this is definitely not a normal arrow.
Copy that.
As it sticks into, as you just muscle this, and you see the guy's expression as you just fucking tanked one of their arrows and just
right
was
in my shoulder.
Yeah, you can definitely see fear that is
What you see? You see my whole body snap to the right, but my head doesn't move.
Yeah.
It's just like,
right.
So again, we have the gimbal.
yeah,
All right.
a different kind of gimbal.
2 more shots. This is with the rifle. Who's my 1? 1 right here.
Again.
Yep.
Am I still looking for 5s?
Yes. If your fleetness lasts a whole round.
Yeah.
Yep. 3.
Uh-oh.
Both times I got a 1. Nope, I got a 2.
All right. 1 point of non-aggravated damage as you get
must be
wing
nice.
tipped. Yeah. Right, yeah.
I didn't do it voluntarily.
All right. And here's our last shot here.
Last shot.
Who's my 4?
That's
All right,
Barnaby.
That's
Barnaby.
Yeah, I think we all got shot at. That's,
Feck. All right.
you got a table.
Yeah,
You can do it.
I got no athleticism. But it's something
You
I
really
know
don't.
that I wanna
Yeah,
fix.
we'll work on that. Yeah.
2.
We knew that when you couldn't run
Yeah,
back to the
so far,
train.
2. We'll take
3.
3. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. You
You don't need athletics.
that feeling of being able to the feeling of the snake is coming through you, and you feel that primal need and how a snake strikes and is able to be multiple places almost at once. It's an untrained eye. It's you feel that energy and just the joy. It's not your beast this time. It's the beast of something else that is just thrilled to be doing something interesting and dangerous. Cool, no problem. That gets rid of their turn. I believe it starts back up with Barnaby, doesn't it?
It starts with Rusty, I believe.
I haven't
Starts
taken
with
it.
Rusty?
Yeah.
Did I
we've
take
been
his
going this
turn?
way.
Did I do?
Yeah, you
the
did
whole
with
turn?
the- you
Oh
got
yeah.
your-
That was the
your
bad
long
guy's
rifle.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
You could shoot at the guy that isn't moving if you want.
Okay. Is that gonna help me out?
It sure will. He is, first of all, petrified right this second. Second of all, he was already stuck with the almost success.
That's my out of game recommendation.
What am I looking for?
5s because he is stuck still and frozen.
2.
There we go. 2's with the rifle. It's enough to spin him off. Boom, you see the person finally getting back their nerve. You can see them really trying to focus back their warrior mind. And I just see you going,
And I'm like,
About that.
and Alistair goes, "Fuck! I was doing something."
yeah, right.
I got him.
Yeah. Stuff another one. You guys are rocking through this, man. Fantastic. All right. I believe that goes to
Alister.
Alister.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were just kind of
We ended up going just around the
clockwise.
table. Well, fuck. I really wanted to mesmerize him, but I can't really spend any more. I can spend one more. Do I want to try him? No. Fuck it. Alistair's gonna just kind of do one of those pinch his nose and be like, "Fuck it," and then he's gonna fire 2 more shots.
Okay, no
at,
problem. Let's see.
the
That
nearest
is
person.
the right. Yes,
Hey, at
that's
least
the
now you
right
got some
side.
willpower to burn if you need it.
Yeah, right. Let's see.
And you are looking for 7s.
All right. I got 1 9 on my first shot. And then 2 successes.
The second one is the one that you can see definitely hit mass. The first one's more of a grace, but it wasn't enough to knock him off of the horse. This is the one that it's on. You guys are on the same side, right? So it's
No.
only-
Yeah, we're on one side,
We're-
they're on the other.
okay, cool.
Literally like the table.
Very much like how Barnaby was able to push off the guy, so he doesn't have a chance to be running towards the train now. He is hurt, which will bring his difficulty up before his next shot, but not. He's still on his horse. You still have 2 remaining on that side.
And then I flick him off.
There we go. He doesn't know what that is.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, right, yeah. Yes, the eagle flies strong with you as well. Yeah, you're up.
Okay. Shot with the rifle. It's clumsy.
Blast him.
Fuck me. Okay. Well, no ones. Let's start there. Those are all out. So that's 3.
3? Absolutely. You get actually the leader, the one that had the gun, that actually made the gunshot. Not he's the very top of that. As he looks up, you can see him doing very similar to what Rusty's carrying, one of those.
Right, lever action
Yeah,
or
right.
whatever it's called.
He was going in for the next shot, and you just felt really good timing on that as he was aiming at you and you were aiming at him, and your shot just came off first. So that is fantastic because he was my most dangerous dude. All right. Anything else on your turn?
Well, I do have a bit of a problem. So the 3 girls are my touchstones, and I only have 1 dot in composure.
Oh, so you think that you lose it?
I'm just wondering if that. I mean, you're ruling, but I just wanted to.
Roll me a blood dice to see how you're dealing with your. Actually, why don't you roll me? What is you only got 2 composure?
I have 1 in composure.
Fuck, that'd be difficult. Roll me a blood dice.
7.
All right, you're able to swallow it down.
Yep.
That's a very interesting premise.
I might have to. I don't know if you can burn willpower to gain composure or.
Oh yeah, no. Once we get our first little bump, I plan to dump it in composure, but dump in composure. I mean, put into composure because yeah, I wanted
I don't
her.
need no stinking composure.
Right, yeah. When I built her,
Oh shit, Daisy! No.
I built her wanting to be very business savvy, very firearms heavy.
I'd say
So
you're able to keep your monster at bay, but you are no longer in this moment concerned with safety. Risk.
I'm a little careless with myself.
Risk.
Yeah.
Risk is
Okay.
so
You're
as long
not
as you
really dodging.
Yeah, right.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
right. Yeah. So I mean, as long as you act that particular way, I'll say that that's fine.
Your just
You can-
heads out the window a little too much.
Acting in a way that's not in my best interest. Can't
Yes.
relate to it at all.
You're just halfway out the train.
Yeah.
It's like, you son of a bitch.
All right. What are you looking to do, Barnaby?
Shoot faces.
Shoot faces, take
Do
names.
it.
All right. As you're leaning out of the window this time, or you're doing the same thing, keep the
Same
thing up.
thing,
Yeah. Right. So that'll be the one shot. You do notice a shadow though that's on top of the train.
I almost wanted to go up there.
All right. You just hear chocolate blue as you see. Pierre jump off of the train. He's got 2 daggers, and he just comes directly in front of the guy, like a reverse saddle, as if they were this guy's going this way.
He's reverse cowgirl.
Yeah, right. He's
Yeah.
reverse cowgirl in this thing, and he just drives the guy directly off of it. You can see him slip off of the knives as he like turns, and now he's also riding on your side, getting rid of another one.
I don't want to do that.
And then Alister goes, "Wow, what an asshole!"
All right,
But endearingly, like, "Wow,
fucking frick,
You magnificent
yeah,
bastard.
yeah, right. You magnificent bastard.
fucking
That's
idiot."
something that Kai would have done.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and take your shot, though. That's going to be your dexterity and firearms. You only got one left on that side.
We're sixes, right? Still
Sevens.
sevens.
No. You got your snake going.
Yeah.
You're fine.
So it doesn't. I mean, you know. So
Well, it-
two
it-
so far.
Which canonically makes his penis also
Three.
writhe around, right?
Oh, yeah?
Because-
What?
like a
It
second.
just helicopters the entire time.
Like a
That's where the
secondary-
rattle was.
Yeah.
Tattoo, remember?
Wags like a tail.
So you're like perfectly still like a gimbal, and your pants are just kind of.
I mean,
Oh dear.
Right.
three.
3. Yep, definitely enough. And you're using you only get one shot. So
just
actually, that's the one.
Probably wearing a
That's the
loincloth.
one you already.
just wait till he unlocks
wounded.
his other beastly
So
abilities. Like
yeah, you're
spitting
free.
cobra.
Your entire side, all you see, you do because that's the one that you sent on the other direction, because that'd be the only one that would be left. So yeah, all you see at your side is just Pierre just like riding beside the side. That anything else for your turn?
And this side's clear. We know it.
We know that side's clear. The only thing that you see is
Here.
here.
I want to see if I can get a better angle on their side from outside the dining car.
Okay, so you want to like go
Like-
to like the pass in between the two
Yeah,
cars.
where like the ladders and stuff are, and just kind of use that as like
Yep.
a way to hang off. And
I'd say that could be like your movement essentially and free
Yep.
action from after your attack. That's fine. Yeah. As you put your heart out, you realize how fast this train is going, how fast these fucking horses are going. You know what I mean? Like you can, as you poke your head out, you kind of look up and you do see your werewolf friend is on top. She's dealing with problems in the back of the train. You can also see there's a couple people trying to fuck with the engine itself, and that's all where it's like they can't get never. I'll make you make a roll for that because that's a pretty cool moment. Give me a intelligence and investigation roll.
Or cult.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Occult's fine.
Yeah.
got ones in both of them. One.
Something.
Something is
happening.
repelling the people in front of the train. It's like they're almost like bouncing off of something. You don't have any more information from that one though. But you do get up and you're posed to make that next attack if you want to go like to the top of the train. Is kind of what you're trying to get
find
to.
a perch that's got good cover, but I can still got good angle on people.
Sure, no problem. Absolutely, you are ready to do. You are not constrained by the actions of being inside a box.
Back to me, another shot.
All right.
Oh, and I did look it up. The gun I have is not a lever action; it's a pump shotgun. But I am using slugs.
Okay, so it's not a
Neat.
bird shot, so it still can aim true. That's fine. Cool. All right. Dexterity and firearms. Nothing? All right. No problem. And you only get the one
Actually,
shot, right?
No, it's a -1.
-1? No, actually, -1 are the gum jams. As you're looking, like you can feel like the slug got messed up in the chamber. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to spend your next turn, or you can switch to one of your other weapons as well.
Yeah, because I got two.
That's exactly why I prefer the revolver.
Yeah, right, all right.
I just hold mine upside
You got
down.
yeah.
Because I'm that cool.
You got you got two guys left on that side.
I'm gonna throw a couple of shots at him
All right.
because everything else I have costs blood points. And I need,
Alister, I
like,
believe this is on you now.
Bring one gun to a gunfight?
No, I have 3.
Because I did. That's 3/8 on
Hell
the first
yeah.
shot.
Fuck yeah.
Good rolls today, guys.
And then 1/9 on the second. But I got
The first shot.
3 successes on the first.
Slows down, didn't kill him. So he's no longer able to shoot you currently.
I'll take it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, no problem. So, and let's give
Grievously wounded.
Them, all right, let's give them a roll real quick. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
4.
Barnaby.
Barnaby, you're getting a lot of.
Oh, you're outside
Yeah,
the
right.
car.
I think he got the least amount last time.
Yeah, right. As you're leaking out, you realize that you have made yourself a little bit of a target now that they can see you.
I specifically did not do that.
I don't.
You're just outside the car.
The dice, man. The dice
Arm
shows
hooked
you.
in the ladder while you're looking
Yeah.
around.
All right. And what am I doing?
Dexterity and athletics.
Nothing.
Nothing. As you getting your foot and your bearings up together, you do get hit by 1 point of aggravated damage. It spins into your shoulder, and you just kind of look at it and break the thick piece of wood that is sticking out of your shoulder, keeping this very large slug though still in it. Right, and last shot from them.
Twinning.
2.
Alister.
What up? This one I can dodge. Hopefully. What is it? Dexterity and what?
Dexterity and athletics.
Do you have fleetness or anything like that?
I do not. I'm a man of many words and bullets when necessary.
Right.
That is. I got 1 success.
It's actually enough for this. That's all you needed. You just needed 1. Because you're a moving target too. You know what I mean? It's not just a disadvantage on you guys. They're dealing with the same problem. As you're coming up, you do feel the Lady of Flowered another smile your way as you look to an arrow that was definitely aimed at your heart and is no longer there.
I think that would have counted as a stake.
I think
It
so, yeah.
would definitely count as a stake. Yep. Okay,
Well
so
done.
there you go. To I think Rose. We skipped Rose, right?
Yeah, I haven't gone this
Yep.
round.
Yeah, we did mine, Alister's.
Yeah. I will, because we're clear on my side of the train, right?
Yep.
And I can see Monsieur Poof.
Yes. He's unfortunately he doesn't have any targets right now
I was going to
because
say, does it appear like he has anyone closing in on him or anything like that?
it appears whatever the confuffle is in front of the train is being handled. Oh, why don't you take a
Somehow
look? Yeah,
being handled?
why don't you take a look? Give
Okay.
me some wits and occult.
Monsieur Poof. So French.
Yeah.
Is a snuff bottle full of caviar.
I hope so.
Bro.
Just straight line.
I like
What?
the way it burns.
1.
It's a good brine.
It makes
Success.
it pop in my head.
All you needed to do was get one, is what you told me.
That did not get shot. It's very unnatural.
Can I activate heightened senses? Will that help pad it a little bit?
Sure, you could see further.
Yeah, okay.
All right, no problem. It doesn't appear like any of shovel guys are fighting. You can see the conductor himself, like kind of straddling one of the sides, very much similar to what Barnaby's doing, and his movements seem to misstep everybody as if they weren't where they thought they were, as if they were looking like a second into the future or a second behind when it actually happens.
Okay. So he's like
So-
repositioning people in real time, kind of?
Yeah, like their perception of it.
Okay.
Like he doesn't use any spatial stuff, so he can't move things like that. But he can change what he thinks, what a person perceives as where they were supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
like when they're like riding up to like try to jump on to the train, it's a second
like-
later or a second earlier.
Or they
than-
misjudge the distance
Yeah,
or
right.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Got it.
You can
He's
see.
giving him the clumsy feature.
Illusionary magic.
Yep. Yep. You definitely get that out of there, and that's just you're looking for it. So you want to take a shot as well, or
I put lard all over the engine.
right.
I guess grease.
pretty much.
Yes, that's what I will do. I will take a shot.
time magic.
I cast sleep.
If I do no, rapid reflexes isn't gonna help here. Never mind. Okay, so no.
God, you have a lot of dice.
Well, this is my best roll
Yeah.
on purpose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Let's use it.
6.
Yep. You sure as fuck do.
Take its neck off at the
you-
stump.
that's what you want? Yeah, call your shot. That's great. And that does get you're down to 1 now.
How does it feel when you get a projectile in your throat?
Right. As the body skims the desert ground. Barnaby, you got 1 guy left.
Do it.
Come on, something cool.
Just tell him to leave.
Unleash the snake.
So you're outside the
So I'm
car,
outside.
hanging on.
Where's he at compared to me?
Throw the table.
He's riding towards the train. I mean,
he
like
close
he's trying,
to me?
getting. I'd say, what is that? 10 feet.
Can I jump 10 feet?
Christ, that's practically
Probably
point
can.
blank.
What's your
Not yet.
strength? What's your athletics and strength?
My athletics sucks.
Yeah.
0.
If you fall off this train.
Oh,
Again?
No, we're not doing that. All right, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I think Barnaby Steve like starts to do it, and then he's like, I know I almost already. No.
Maybe I'm just.
I didn't get saved by a cow last time.
Yeah. Belle can't jump off at 60 miles an hour.
No, Belle would die. The only reason she was able. The train was beginning to go fast. You know.
Just a cow hitting a railroad at 60 miles
Terrible.
an hour.
How funny that visual gag is.
Just whoop.
Yeah. Right.
oh my god.
Bell.
Belle! It's funny in a
Shoot him in the face.
cartoon.
Yeah, shoot
It
him in
would
the
be
face.
really disgusting.
It'd be
Like,
horrifying,
Because
yeah.
we already took the action to get you into a better position, so you're no longer looking for 7s, you're looking for 6s.
nice.
Oh, that works out
Well, that changes the narrative.
a little bit. 2.
47.
2? Yep.
Two
2's enough to hit. You got a second shot, right?
Yeah, because
Go
I'm
for
not
it.
using the.
Yeah, you're not using the rifle. Yep. So you got 2 shots. You don't have to worry about holding up.
Buck. 1.
1, not enough.
Welcome to my world.
All right, yeah. You hit him with the first one. He's still able to rise. So you're now starting to realize that there's only 1 guy left, and he's slowing down. If he's not going to take another shot, if you guys want to finish him off, he seems to be.
Perfect opportunity.
I'll take another shot at him.
All right. As he's going, you kind of make that line up. I want to
Just
give
throw
you
a candle at him.
dexterity and athletics.
Just start throwing.
I'm literally going like in my head. I'm going through like what a bartender would have at his disposal.
Dex and
trying-
firearms or Dex and athletics?
Oh, firearms.
Forks.
Okay. You said athletics.
Thought about it.
I was thinking about Barnaby
That gives
jumping
me
off the
another
train.
die.
Oh, I wanted to so bad.
When you were doing like,
I know
that would have been great.
Fall off.
I was like, please. I was like, for me.
4.
Nice.
Boom. As he's turning tail and run, like you have that last little moment of like licking the air as you dial in. Your scope isn't working, so you have just your
Yeah, pistol.
6-shooter. Yeah, you
Just
look down
just close one eye
Yeah,
and
right.
squeeze.
as your last assailant
Sweat
goes
that
up.
iron sight.
Yep. You take a moment and you see that this is, they've lost too many men. You know what I mean? Like they weren't expecting something crazy in the front and a werewolf in the back and a bunch of vampires in
They
the
weren't
center.
expecting
Yeah, right.
They
supernatural.
went for the
Yeah.
dining cart and immediately were met with so much gunfire.
They're like, Jesus Christ, what a...
Just
Yeah, right. Take it. Yeah, you ruined their day, not the other way around, honestly. I mean, like-
We've done this 8 times before. How did they know we were coming?
I feel like Daisy'd have a different opinion of that.
Yeah, well, that's very
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Now the train's haunted.
Oh,
Alister's
that's-
reloading his gun and then he looks up and he's like, is it quiet?
Yeah. There is a silence that come in. All you do hear is the one horse that Pierre is riding. He's like, perhaps a hand. You know what I mean?
I help him in.
Yeah, right. He slides through the window. It's like, well, shit. You used to have such a nice dining car. Now it's full of blood and holes.
Sorry, Chip.
Yeah.
Your Chip is just like beside himself. He's just like, it's everywhere.
Alister like resets his coat and you just see this giant
Yeah,
arrow just
it
sticking
is,
out.
It is, he hasn't done anything
like
about
a
it.
foot on either side. Just,
And there's still one guy kind of following, right?
Oh no,
He's done.
That was the last shot from Rusty, which probably was a good idea to,
No witness.
the more hit,
No witnesses.
the more you can deal with this, the better it would have been.
I will help the Lady of Flowers to her feet.
Yeah, right. And she actually, when she gets up, she looks at your wound and goes, "Come with me, I'll fix it."
I've got a doctor actually.
Can I also get a fix?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, you
Bunsen?
too. It's like the same shoulder.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Did you also like go left when you should have gone right?
I don't know what happened.
Because I just ignored it.
I went outside to get some air. And
I was having
took an arrow.
a mental battle, but unfortunately, I came to an impasse because I didn't speak the language. So we just stared
That's
at
the
each
reason.
other.
You just see Pierre just go, boom, and like hits the bat, like sitting a huge amount of
Oh my
pain
God,
through it.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Pierre, I like you. I will hurt you.
I think I like you more and more. Like
I
this.
know,
It's fine.
I
Go
know.
to the doctor.
I know French. I will get into your mind.
You see him smile. He's having a great time. You know what I mean? He's beginning to truly enjoy everyone's friendship.
I take
you know.
the Lady Flower's arm, and I'm just like,
She'll walk both of you guys back. In
I
fact,
must say that was much easier than the trip that I took the first time.
you're rubbing an old scar from the first time.
got like
Yeah,
three of
A
them.
little bit
right.
of blood trickling down my neck from where they grazed me.
he's got like
A
a
non-aggravated
he's got like
point.
a 6-inch hole in his abdomen.
Right.
You do notice that as you guys are being led back, Shove is the last person that you do see, and just the fire, like it's like a purple flame that is like behind his already very dark eyes, you know, like, and he's kind of trying to get himself, almost like he's trying to get himself together.
Composure.
Yeah, like you can see that he's like a little hulked out right this moment. You know,
We're on time.
yep,
We're on time.
yep. There's a very good chance that you guys would have lost a couple hours here. So
Walt, you know that I am fully capable. However, should eyes who shouldn't see me do something that shouldn't be done by someone of my stature, would you mind helping me with Daisy?
Certainly, ma'am.
it's the arrow's still stuck through.
Yeah, so we
Would you like
her
to
up
take her
and-
back to your car?
Alister comes back
Yes,
with
please.
with an axe. No, I'm just kidding.
He just
We
pulls
just
it out
do
of his
this
ass.
now. That's funny.
No, I made a secondary deal. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As he picks her up, I will snap the arrowhead, though, off of the arrow and pull it out of her neck. And when we get into our car, I'll find her favorite scarf or something, and I'll just kind of wrap it around the wound.
Do you kindly, Joan, like, this is something a nun would do.
Yeah, oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, she
Last rites.
Yeah, right. She begins to do the last rite. It hurts your ears. I mean, this is true faith and really a moving moment for somebody that you love. But it is not enough to, she's not intentionally directing this to you, but you do feel like it's being very properly done.
I feel like it's the vampiric equivalent of a dog whistle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I
pretty
mean?
much.
Like, it's just, it'd be difficult to be around somebody like that. But,
I was just making sure I didn't take that folkloric flaw.
yeah, right now. I
Okay.
mean, like, so she does give her last goodbyes. Yeah, you feel it's touching. You know, maybe for the first time, you get not respect, but she did it without being asked.
In your world, in your universe, in your creation, do vampires shed blood tears or regular tears?
If you had blush of life, you could force out a tear. If you don't, it would be blood.
Okay, I don't think I took blush of life, but just doesn't look
I
like
think you
it.
just put on regular blush.
Yeah.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah.
She's going to be a drink for the rest of us.
True.
Hey.
Okay, so that is so no. Okay, so instead of letting them fall, I mean, I'm aware that the nun knows
Yes.
that we're not typical. But
We're not your typical
we're not
harem.
we're not your typical prostitutes. But what I would like to do though is be be like demure. I guess demure is the word. Be demure about it, like hide it. Be kind of respectful. I wouldn't want to flaunt that necessarily in front of.
Sure. As the blood tear comes down,
Yeah.
she goes, "Yeah, you know, the Virgin Mary statues have been known to cry blood too."
See, I can't speak to that, but I can speak to the heart of Daisy, and she was one of the best of us.
The other two girls are pretty beside themselves.
Yeah, I was going to ask if she would recognize that maybe as stigmata.
She would. She's aware that she's a vampire. She's made a deal, essentially try to save darker souls.
Okay.
There's a lot of darkness. You got to dig on that one. That one's it's like an onion, just layers. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So if you want, this could be the time if you want to start there. But I'll tell you ahead of time. There's a lot going on with it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's sorry.
So let's just get Miss Daisy back so we can take care of things properly.
Yes, please. I would much appreciate it, and I appreciate the help.
I could just pick her up and carry her.
Yeah, I mean, so could I, but it would have attracted too much attention. So
Yeah.
Where are you going to put her?
she's going to stay in our car.
What you want to do?
Well, we're almost there.
Well,
Right.
sister, we don't have too much farther to go.
All right. And we'll make sure that is a proper burial when we get to wherever we're going.
And I will get out my private stock of whiskey, and I will pour everybody some shots.
If you'd like to catch the guys, Lady of the Flower is actually walking you back to her cabin with all of her stuff.
I'm probably gonna head on to the cabin. I'm injured.
Yeah, I think they went kind of through
Yeah.
before us. So
All right.
Hard cut to squib on my back like a spider monkey.
Stop getting to my spots before I get there. It's the second time you've done that today. You know.
I know where you're gonna go because it's funny.
Nope, that's exactly where it was. Yes, he's
I'm like at a 45.
Yeah, right.
Like
You-
biting onto like a wooden rod.
you just Barnaby. This is slightly hysterical. Yours
Oh,
isn't
slightly,
quite.
my
Yeah, right.
ass.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Maybe somebody needs to go squib.
Squib, come here.
I just smack you with a cane.
God damn it, I was just kidding.
Yeah, right. The barb does come out.
Oh, son of a.
Have you ever been? Have either one of you been?
No.
Ever like grievously injured in your unlife,
I spent 50 years in an accounting room.
right?
yeah,
I mean, I've been fucked up pretty recently.
yeah, right.
One time I fell down the stairs of the Camarillo. No one saw, but I really fucked up my ankle.
So
Like even by vampiric senses, I think it was like a ligament.
you're used to this type of pain.
Stop being funny. I have to pee.
And the
Just imagine Alister just like on a marble staircase, just eating
And that
shit,
goddamn cane tapping on the
Yeah,
floor
right.
as he falls.
papers everywhere.
Trying to catch a step with a cane. And it's just
Oh my god.
that's funny.
The Nosferatu just picking me up.
Blow on it. Blow on it.
You cannot let Benoit know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll never hear the
I'll
end
never
of it.
hear the end of it. No. So that
Other
actually
than that,
does.
no, I've never really had
Yeah,
this.
right. You forget how that feels like. You're more rough and tumble. You know what I mean? Getting a couple more scraps than the highfalutin Ventru. But
All right, let's calm down.
yeah, right.
rats going on in your sleep.
You haven't felt
Yeah.
pain like this since you were a human. In fact, you've been a vampire for what, 50 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 50 years since something like this is.
I didn't even realize we could hurt that bad. Fuck me. Oh my god.
You know, she's looking at the apothecary's stuff and she's coming down. Squib is kind of the one that's helping you out at the moment because you have the things to actually remove. She comes over and there's like a salve that she uses. It immediately turns to a non-aggravated wound. So going to have a full day of having a non-aggravated room. But that's a big deal. And like you see the relief rush over him. She comes up and she adds more of this salve and like instantaneously. It's like
Oh, actually, it's not too bad. You know, I
Yeah,
think it was
it's
just,
like-
you know, it's like pulling a band-aid. Oh, it's not too bad.
you know,
It's got lidocaine in it.
It must be our healing factor. It's very good.
she takes the bottle. There's not a whole lot left. It takes there's probably 4 doses in there. You can see that she used 2. So something that maybe she can make more of, something that you guys know that you do have an apothecary.
I like massaging my shoulder. There's just a hole in it. Just,
Oh, they're both going to scar,
Yeah.
and it's not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like that is an aggravated wound.
That
so.
was. I need a tailor. It's a good suit.
Barnaby comes up to Alister and he's like, man, you took it like a champ and slapped him on the back.
And just goes right through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
Hi, how you doing?
I didn't. I didn't feel it at first. I was, again, I was engaged in deep philosophical combat within the the mind of another man.
I saw you gazing into his eyes.
I
didn't
was.
know what was going on.
I was. It was very intense.
They had a moment,
I saw his birth,
and then I killed him.
and then well, I didn't.
No,
and,
yeah, Rusty killed him.
and then his head was gone. And I saw nothing.
That would be terrifying to be in someone's mind right when they died. That's actually pretty disturbing, actually, if you want to really look at
Good
it.
thing I already went through that once.
Yeah, you're welcome for that experience.
All right.
All right. Well, hopefully that was the last from what I read. That we should be, easy coasting from there on out. But
Yeah, don't get too relaxed.
Yeah, I was gonna
but,
say.
But yeah, for the most part, we should be safe.
oh, that's good. You've made this trip before, right, Rusty?
Yes.
Feel like a little bit of warning could have been.
I've been telling y'all for a couple of days
say,
now.
It's before we got on
You
the trip.
have to
But it's-
actually
he's-
listen to the
He's
words
had
that
to
are
tow
coming out of my
weapons,
mouth.
you know.
But I need
Over
I
and
need
over
but I
again.
need a timeline. I'm not gonna not go to dinner.
Well, not like you weren't always looking at the watch. I told you we were coming into this
This
part,
train has to get there on time.
and we made it so that it will.
Just saying, a little bit like, hey, the next 50 miles, you might want to strap up, wear like, don't wear your silks.
You might want to work on like some exercises or something to get a little bit faster so you can dodge those kind of things when they happen.
I
Or
dodged
stop
the
gazing in their eyes.
I dodged the one that I saw. let it be
Like,
known.
you disappeared for a
Let it-
second into that man's eyes. Used about that.
I
let me be
made his
clear.
eyes disappear.
Let me be clear. The arrow that I saw, I dodged. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So you guys caught, from your guys' perspective, all you saw was him go up to a window, stare at somebody, then get shot and do nothing. You know?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm aware that you're not a Ventru, and that there's specific things we can get into the minds of other creatures, which I think you can do, but with like dogs and shit,
But I mean, I actually caught the arrow.
Come here.
Come here.
I caught it. You got to be a little quicker.
He caught it too.
I
No,
caught,
I
I
caught
caught
it
one.
in my hand.
You got one.
Caught it
Got it with
with
his
my
shoulder.
hand.
That's great.
That being said, thank you, motherfuckers. Actually, I hate to be a bother, but we might need you for something later. What are your thoughts on slavery?
Against it?
Okay, good,
No?
good. Yes, this is this book I need.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah.
And then I explain
Yeah,
the
right.
book.
As you
And
have
how it
it.
is an indentured servitude
Yep.
and I explain how I believe that because I know that she is a luck user and a magic user. I believe this man is using what she called a sphere of time and using it in a very bastardized way.
She begins to go to her things, like her different books, and pulling down
So I don't
different
know if
notes and
I'm
different
aware,
languages.
I'm-
that
So are we all in the same place now?
yeah, it
or is
depends
it-
on where you guys wanted to go.
I'm
She-
not. I'm still in my car.
Yeah,
but
me and
Yeah,
Rose.
because we're
Yeah.
going to kind of like we're going to leave the game right here because
Yeah.
this is a wonderful place to stop because we're not. Unfortunately, we won't be joining you next week. Life does happen, and but we will see you the following week. We're going to leave us right there.
And the
as-
good news is that was an arc, so we're gonna be
Right.
pulling up after the quiet week. We're gonna be
exactly
in a
where you
brand
are.
new area with some brand new
Yep.
things to
Shenanigans.
see.
With this gigantic
we're-
city
a
that
fully
Mr.
built
Alister has
empire
had built,
that
I-
4.5
Yeah.
buildings.
Yes.
All right. Yep. We'll pick up right there not next week, but the week after. And always remember, big bite out of life.
Yeehaw.
Catch them arrows, boys.
Yeah, don't shoot him. Stare at him.
Get inside the mind of another man.